cool. I have quality settings. Oh. I need to mute those things. Let's see here. Don't want any sounds from there. And here's the chat. Hello, Harry Mongoloid.
Get ready for the next
Even though I don't know if you said that long time ago, just now. Hi, how you doing? What's up? There we go. Now we should be able to see the chat. And oh, fuck it. We'll see if it works or not. Well, I don't. I just see that there's network activity going on. Wrong direction, I went upwards. You need to go left against this fella. Uh-oh, that's that. He's also bad, not surprisingly. Yeah, you did that last time, so. Hello, pal, something. How you doing, mate? Oh shit, I'm dead. Oh man, what a blunder! Oh, I was late. Hello again, Harry Mongoloid. How you doing, mate? Oh! That was clever. Okay, mate. Keep on dashing into me then. Ah, I'm still there. Fuck. What did I do wrong? I wish there was a replay, like instant replay kind of thing where I could just go watch the end bit. I don't feel like I did that much wrong, but I lost, therefore I did something terribly wrong. I could have tagged out, but the same thing would have happened, but I would not have possibly died from it. I could have tagged out into Kazuya, still get a wall combo, and then I'm in a 50-50 mix-up. But at that point, I was not in a mix-up. I decided to push forward. I think I went for back two. I think. But I can't remember at all. Oh, man. Would be really cool to be able to just see what went wrong there. Like, really just go through that. But, you know,
get ready for
watching replays in this game is just a bit too convoluted. I had to watch the whole thing just to see the end. I'm not really that interested in watching the whole thing.
Round one. Fight.
Weird. Ooh. I am getting destroyed by this gentleman over here. Bum. Bum. Bad call from you, mate. Should have crashed. I was not expecting a crash. And even if you had crashed, that would not have been a problem for me. It would have to save your life. But regardless of had you done it or not, would not have been a problem for me. Not doing it happened to be a problem for you. Oh shit, that one is good. It beats that. late. It's minus 17. You were terribly, horribly, horrifyingly late there. Ah. Attacking from minus 9. I like your style, kid.
Round 3. Fight.
BAM! Oh shit. Double oh shit. Minus 15, just adding out launchers like nobody's business. Again, just giving them out like you just don't care. Shoulder. That's bad. That's a good spot for health streak. Good thing he didn't take it. I was late. I was terribly late, but it all worked out because I was too far away.
You win.
Yeah, Manny, video games are hard. They sure are, man. Especially this one. I've been practicing this game since, to be perfectly honest, when I watched that trailer with Kuma for Tekken 7, it really kind of hit me there. Like, oh, I thought Tekken 7 was going to be different from the other Tekkens in the sense that we're not going to have as much silly characters that are just, you know, just silly. But no, not only that, Kuma has an Kuma's Hella Sweep. I don't recall if it's 15 frames fast or 20. Either way, it's invisible. So you could, as a Kuma player, you could just decide between like, I'm at plus 10. I could go for a jab or 2 jabs. Or I could just do a 50-50 launch mix-up. Both low launcher and a mid launcher. So that seems kind of shitty to me. I'm not saying it shouldn't happen, it's just that I was not expecting that kind of gameplay to come back. Maybe it was already in there and I just didn't notice it before. Maybe it was always there in 7, but now I saw it. And what that particularly here means is that, well, I can't unsee it for a starter. And, you know, I suspect next online will be, I don't know, maybe next one will be Lei, Capos, Dr. B. And will they be fixed? Will they have fixed properties on their attacks? Like, if they bring back Capos, will the Capo snake be punishable by normal means? Or do you have to go for cancels just to punish that snake? Will Capo still have back 1-4? Probably. Why would they nerf anything that they bring back? It seems that everything has been buffed for, you know, for as far as I see. So just by fixing the damage box on, Capo's recoveries would be basically just real nerf. It would be a nerf. And they don't seem to be doing that too much. To what I know about that. I could be completely wrong, and I hope I am. I really hope I am. But if I'm not, it will be just this game, except everyone will be crazy. Every character in this game will be crazy. And on top of that, it's just 1v1. So I'm really looking forward to it just being 1v1. So even if it's just tag again, even if it's just tag 2 again, even if it's tag 2 again, it's still gonna be better because there's not tag in it. I was focusing on the match here. So kind of hard to sometimes keep thinking about different stuff than just the match. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah. But yeah, since Kuma is back, why won't they bring back Lei eventually, or Capos? And will they fix them? I imagine that no. So, punishing Capos, this is hypothetical, they're not back yet. But I'm just saying, I see no reason, if they're going to bring back the silly characters, if they're going to bring back one, what's stopping them? What possible reason would they even have for not bringing all of them? Especially if they just keep releasing new characters periodically, like League of Legends or similar games, that can bring more value in overtime player of that game. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the exact same on a fighting game. Will that really make the game have more longevity? Titty. Let's go with that. If you don't know what I mean, I'm not going to explain that. But yeah, if they're going to be bringing out new characters like every few months, that might get players to come back to it. And if they finally start, bringing if they start selling cosmetics, especially if they're cheap, that can be a really good financial plan, especially if they try to improve their game's longevity. If they try to do that and are successful by any chance. So they might be able to make some more money while the game is out, and you know, even if it goes to Steam sale or whatnot, then even if it gets the price dropped from, you know, the full game price, it's still probably, if they make cosmetics available and the game remains popular because of, you know, annual releases of new stuff, then, you know, that could mean great things for, you know, that there will be people to play the game for a long time. But if that's the case, there really is not going to be any reason for them not to bring back all the characters eventually. Like, maybe not like bring back Lee and Violet. Lee and Violet as separate characters. But there's no reason why they couldn't make like a purchasable. They might have the same moves. That would be good. They might be separate characters too. That could happen. Why not? It all depends on how they want to keep rolling that thing. This is all completely hypothetical and just speculation, mind you. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen there. Oh shit, I was just waiting for back 1+2. I think making the characters something that you have to buy with real money is probably going to be a big turnoff for a lot of players. Maybe not, maybe it's not, but I will not be interested in having to, if I have to pay like 60 to 70 euros for the game, and then just to be able to, you know, play with all the characters in the game, I would have to buy every now and then like a 5 to 10 euro character. That would not be something I would be interested in doing. I mean, it's just not the kind of way. I mean, of course, I might, if the game is really awesome, then yeah, sure, it's going to happen. I'm just gonna put my money into it. But if it's not that awesome, then I'm just gonna, there's other things to do. And if I now have to pay money just to be able to check out all the characters and whatnot, well, that's just my thought on it. Oh, I thought that would be guaranteed. Then again, it is bufferless. It's a throw, so I could have been late. Maybe I didn't mash it hard enough. Wow, just going nuts with that. I would too. In fact, I would go nuts with completely different move. Oh, that's hitting balls back. Oh no. Wall tag. Can't wait to get rid of them. It's going to be great, I think. Could be wrong, of course. But not having to deal with that, I'm really looking forward to it. Even if it's going to be just the same game all over again with all the silliness and all the... Well, like I said, all the silliness. Oh man, shenanigans.
You lose. Lucky boss.
I don't see what's wrong with electric hitboxes though, mate. Kuma will dominate Tekken 7? I really doubt it. I honestly really doubt that Kuma will be that good. Of course it's a possibility, but probably not. I seriously doubt that it's going to be a great character, but it's going to be something that's really unfun to play against. Just like now. So that's really my main issue, is characters that are really unfun to play against. It might be really fun to play them. They might not be high-level viable characters, but the problem is that if they're not fun to play against, then every time it's like the new map, or I don't know if it's the newest map, in Overwatch. It's like, oh man, I really don't, this is a bad map. I don't like it. But you kind of have to go for it, because if you leave in that game, even in quick play, you get penalties. That's dumb, but it's there, so the fuck you gonna do about it? But yeah, it really, and from what I heard that, or read, is that Tekken 7 will have even more input lag than Tag 2. If that's the case, then the way this game is going to be played is just, there's going to be the best players are going to be the ones with the best reaction speeds. They will be always superior to every other player on the game, just by genetics alone. And that's fine, that's fine. If that's the way you want to go with the game, who the fuck am I to say that you're doing it wrong? You're doing it wrong. But at the same time, it just means that I have to play without being able to react to anything. Just like in Tag 2, I think. I can't see snakes. They're completely invisible to me. So, Oh shit, yeah, it's not plus. It kind of looks like it is, but I just went for back 2-2 after that. Just to see if she tags out afterwards. Well, if they have more input delay, input lag in the game, and they still have the same window break windows for throws, it's going to be just incredibly difficult for a normal person to even break a throw. I mean, I have to make a guess. I don't have time to look at the hands. I just have to make a guess. And if they have a launch throw, that's probably what I'll try to break, because that's still, you know, that's the most dangerous one. I don't have that much against throws. They are just unblockable highs that are launch punishable if you duck them. And almost everyone has a launch punisher in the game from duck. Not everyone, I know, but almost everyone has that ability. So even if you can't break throws, you can always duck them. You can think about it like, well, why do I have to do that when others don't? Well, that's just life, mate. You can also just not play the game if that's what you really prefer. Really. I used to think about, oh man, I used to think about the throw breaks, like why do they reward people with high really good reaction speeds like that? Why do they do that? It just seems like weird thing to give people rewards for. But it is a tradition. It's a thing that has been in Tekken for the longest time, so if you get into Tekken and you just realize like, hey shit, these throws are just fucking silly. Well, sorry mate, they've always been like that. Oh man, I keep getting messed. I keep doing all the wrong things here. If the enemy spams throws, why aren't you ducking and launching them, mate? And I'm saying that with, oh man, that's good. I went for forward grab, and that fucked me up. I should have done normal grab. But yeah, you can duck throws, not on reaction, obviously. That's going to be borderline impossible. It's going to be difficult for even a computer to do it because of the input lag. I mean, a computer might be able to do if it can detect that a throw is coming before the input lag is taken into account. And then sure, yeah. But they are part of the game, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, hopefully the game will be otherwise awesome enough for you to just tolerate them. If not, then leave. They're not going to change just because you don't like them. They might change, but they're not going to change because you don't like them. And just like Tag 2 has 7 frames of input lag. If you've played Tekken 6 Kazuya, you might find that this is rather standard hit confirm thing. You can do this as a hit confirm. But if you can do that in Tag 2, that means you have way better reaction speeds than me, because to me, it's just a guess. I have tried it numerous times in practice mode. Just put it on random. Just put it on random, and I have varying degrees from like 60% or 40% or something. It's never above 75%. It is never above 75%. So I'm just gonna call it that it's just a guess. And if it's a guess, it might as well just be 50 or 40 or 60.
Get ready for the next
I mean,
battle.
technically, even if I had 100% success rate, it could still be a guess, right? That's still a possibility, but that's not realistic to, you know, think about too much. What is important here is that it's way less than 100. In fact, it's just around 50. It's just around 50. So it's a guess. I can't hit confirm it. No matter how laser focused I try to be, like and even in controlled environments. I have done the same with throws. I've done the same with throws, and I cannot break them. I can make the computer do all the 3 different throws, right? But it's ultimately, I can input the break. I can input the break, okay? But what I can't do is look at the hands and see which throw it is. Normally, I have tried to learn to do that for years. Like since Tekken 5 or so. Since Tekken 5 or so, I've tried to learn to do that. And I just can't. So to me, not necessarily for everyone, but to me, it will always be a guess. So the important thing is, since it is a guess, what is the actual importance of the thing is to understand that you can duck throws. You need to read them. If you have to guess, just like you have to guess invisible lows, down back 4, you're not gonna be able to block that on reaction. What you have to do is guess that it is coming and go for the hop kick or go for the whatever you use to take care of it. Oh man, strings are another weakness. The strings are something that I could learn. I have learned some strings, which means that I am not incapable of learning strings. It's just that it's really frustrating and tedious process of just learning the strings and all the things and how to deal with them. Oh, wrong direction. Another thing is that, you know, just understanding that the way the game is these days, you cannot sidestep anything unless you just fucking know it. Unless you fucking know that what you're doing. You can't, it's just making a guess for it. Even if, you know, Lars has like, the homing moves are the ones that deal with stepping to the right, okay? However, down back 4 also tracks right. Down back 4 tracks to when I step to the right, and up forward 4 tracks to the right, and back 1 and down back 1 plus 2 tracks to the right. And you can't just step to right and expect that that will take care of it. Just like against Kazuya, you can step left and expect that to take care of everything. So ultimately, you just have to make a lot of guesses regarding your defense and offense. Like, are you going to use a hell sweep or mid? Well, that depends on, you know, the guy just blocked my hell sweep, okay? He didn't do a crazy combo out of it. Oh man, that was a really bad call. I need to go get that, doing that dash 3 out of my system. Oh man, I was in mid of move. I got lucky since he did a wake up kick. There was no way for him to survive that unless there was going to be some crazy glitch. Like that, I just mashed it. It wasn't really effective since I lost almost all of my life just doing that. Oh no, it didn't reach. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Such a second. I'm too close. Oh, I'm dead. Oh man. Again, there I was thinking like he's gonna come at me with a low, okay? So I'm just gonna do wake up and backdash, and then I'm just gonna low parry or low block, but really I didn't have the time to do that. So instead I should have just done a wake up kick. If I had done wake up 3, it would have been a launcher and I would have won. You guys have been talking about.
Get ready for the next battle.
But even if you can't break throws by reaction, if you have as good reaction speeds as me, I'm saying good, but that's not really the case. But if you have at least as equal reaction speed as me, you can at least make the guess. That is the most important thing to take out of it. Just because you can't break them perfectly with just watching the hands and whatnot. How many actual Tekken players who are not considered to be some of the best players in the world? How many of non-best players can do some crazy breaking just consistently? Maybe there are a few, but usually those players are the best there is. I'm not saying that is all it needs, all it takes to be a best player. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that will help you tremendously if you can see snakes, if you can break throws on reaction. That's going to make a huge difference in your ability to defend. And if you disagree with me, well, that's fine, you can, but I don't see how you can honestly disagree with me on that. That having the ability to deal with things by reaction wouldn't be a big benefit in a game like this. Oh man, that's stupid. No. Dash 3 should be removed from my mental move list. It's not good. It is a launcher, yeah. It's good like that. It's good because it's a launcher, but it's not good to use at frames, because if the enemy presses even one button, it is over 20 frames fast. And, you know, fast. There is not enough frame advantage in any move where you should be able to do that reliably. If you have over, like, let's say you have like plus 15, do a launcher, mate. That's going to serve you way better. Ooh, that is nasty. I was a punish too. I tried to block. But ultimately, even if you can't block them on reaction, you can still play. But expecting to become a top player in this game might just be a bit of overreaching. You might. Maybe you can do it purely with reads. Maybe you can. Maybe you are amazing. Amazing enough to be able to do it purely with reads. And that's great. Good for you, mate. but
Final round.
I would imagine that I'm not a minority as a player, as opposed to those who can on reaction reliably block snakes and, you know, stuff like that. But the fact is, even if I do think that this game might be better without them, or that maybe they should just speed the fuck, make them invisible to everyone, like make everyone equally miserable, or something of the sort. I did say that just now, but I'm not advocating for that to be real. I'm not advocating for any specific change, because probably any change that I can think of, someone at Namco probably has thought about it, and for some reason they figured, nah, let's just not go with that, okay? And even if some things they try to change, there's always limitations of time and technology and lots of unseen. You know, unless you're a developer developing the specific thing, there could be so many things that can be really difficult to solve, even if you have a lot of time. Well, Manny, you say that I am in the overwhelming majority on as a player who can block snakes on reaction and whatnot. But since there are no statistics, I would not laserably just call it out that yes, that must be a fact, because that's how I think. But I would assume so. I'm not saying it is so, I'm just saying I would definitely assume that to be the case. Yeah. The thing they could do, since the game is getting, the input lag is getting bigger, they might, you know, technically one solution might be that they would slow down the moves by equal amount. So if we go from Tekken 6 as 5 input lag frames to 8, that is the rumored amount that Tekken 7 has. That is probably not confirmed by anyone. And even if it was confirmed by one person, you want more than just one person. So why not slow everything down by 3 frames? Why not make weird confirm windows bigger by 3 frames? Just to bring everyone to the same level. Now, I can understand that some people with exceptional reaction speeds are like, no, this is good. Because this way I have an advantage over the other people. And you might say, well, that's selfish. Why won't you think about other people? But that's actually the same thing you're doing. You're thinking about yourself by advocating for that change. And they are thinking of themselves when they are advocating that change. So you are not any different, even if you argue for that numbers would be better for more people to be able to do that. Now, that may be true, but how would you prove that? How would you prove that? I don't see any way of proving that. There might be some way to prove that, but I just don't see how you would go ahead and do that. I don't know if that's punishable. My frame knowledge is very lacking. Very lacking. Ah, nice. Immediate precautions taken by this player, even on hit. He went for a backdash. No, I was like, oh shit, I got interrupted. What do I do now? I didn't even look at the move that was done there. I did not look. Last time he went for the, the hell sweep, I backdashed. This time I decided to take action. then I don't even know if those can be ducked when they hit you on the back or the side. I have no idea. Maybe. Oh, that trades with 15. That was a mistake. I think that was a launcher, but I think this guy messed it up. Wrong moves have been made. That was a guess. That was a guess. Oh man, I was late. I messed it up because I thought it was going to hit at the wall. So I wasn't late, I was just wrong. Because it's not about doing that thing on reaction. You don't have the leisure of doing that shit on reaction. Ah, he woke up. I went for a stomp. I was thinking like he would stay on the ground because there's no reason to wake up. He would have beaten me by just staying on the ground. So I figured I'm just gonna go ahead and do a stomp. But if even if I had gone for wild running 3, which would beat that, there would be no way to catch him after that. But yeah, I'm not sure if I accidentally did just a jab instead of down forward 1 at the wall. But if you do down forward 1 at the wall, you have to do immediate sword sweep for it to be a tech catch. You don't have any time to spare, you have to do it as fast as you can. I mean, yeah, you have some time to spare. It's not a just frame, because the sword has more than one active frame, so you do have some leeway. But at the same time, it's not, if you mess it up like that, if you whiff a move and then go for a sword sweep, that's not going to be a trap.
Round 1.
So I messed up the wall combo. That is what happened there. If I had gone for the proper combo, I think it would have killed. Oh no, I went for a bad combo. That was smart. I went for down forward 2, so I was not looking to break any throws at all. If I had gone for a hop kick, that would have still caught me, but it would not have been. It wouldn't have been. Oh shit. And I even crouched. Wow, down forward 4, that was smart. That was nice. He went for the pirouette punch or whatever it's called, I think. I got lucky, I'll take it. You thought I would stop doing that because it failed once, huh? Nah, that's not, that ain't me. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta flash. Oh, I did it. I did it. I did it. Oh, no, 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 no. One broad throw, so I'm glad it didn't hit on. Jesus, that's a lot. That's minus 16. That back 1+2 that I did there. Wake up, hop kick. I got him. Woo! Yay! But now, since Tag 2 has more input lag frames, I believe that forces a change in playstyle. That has, well, thanks Harry Mongolize. I really enjoyed that hop kick too, mate. But, and please do understand, this is an opinion. This is just a guess at best. This is a guess at best. But I'm not going to keep repeating that word. I'm not going to keep. I'm just guessing this. I'm just saying it out the way I can, least easiest to the words that come into my mind to explain myself. So, the 2 extra frames of lag I believe to be the culprit between 6 and Tag 2. Why I no longer can't hit confirm this. I just can't. If I had Tekken 6 disc, I would go ahead and test this. Just to make sure that maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my reaction speeds have just gotten lower. Reaction speeds have gotten worse. I'm not sure if faster or lower is better, but what it is, I could have just gotten worse at reaction speeds, and it might not have anything to do with the game. However, having played this game extensively with breaks, and then more extensively, and then breaks, and then a lot less extensively for quite some time. And now I'm streaming, so every now and then, like today, I played quite a lot. I played almost all day, with few breaks here and there, just to learn. I'm learning characters that are really difficult for me because they are complete opposite of how I'm used to getting things done. But the first day you start in Tag 2, you say, oh, this feels like it. Well, I don't remember if I said that. I don't remember much at all. I'm just... Right, that's why you don't do down forward 3s at frames. You just don't. This motherfucker just went... Down forward 2 block, never mind, let's do another one. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It fucking worked. It fucking worked. But at the same time, why did it work? Because I tried to be... I tried to catch it with a -3 from enemy frames. Like, even at enemy frames, you know, electric is hard unless you have extensive experience playing against that character. Hello, Eddie, guys. How you doing, mate? Oh, you can do that knee by itself. That wasn't... I got a combo, but I'm still sad that I did that move. Well, maybe not sad. But it's still bad that I did that move. Let's just take it. Can't jump that, have to block it. But yeah, what that change does, in my opinion, is pretty simple to understand, I suppose. The time that is lost is permanently lost. There's no gaining that. Even if you have excellent reaction speeds, even you are suffering a bit. The game doesn't become less responsive. You become less responsive because you're just slowed down a bunch too. So that's really the problem. Even if you have good reaction speed, but it doesn't mean that the game has to be different. What it means that the game is different. That's probably really poorly worded right there. So what I mean by that is that the game is different from previous Tekkens because of that lag. At least for me. But it doesn't mean that the game has some kind of inherent need to be somehow just like the previous Tekkens in any regard at all. There is no such need for things to be like that. Oh, I thought that's punishable. My bad. Okay, I'm clearly going to need something else for the back punishing. So I guess back to 4 is going to be the most damaging one. But for me, it means that I don't have the luxury of defending at all. If I can't see snakes and I can't break throws, that it's all just a guess, then it means that everything is just a guess. I'm not saying that in the sense that it's all just 50-50s with no control, but I mean that the game shifts into different location, kind of like if I can't defend, then how do I play this game? How do I make things work in my advantage? How do I make this game work for me? Is attacking. That's what I think. Instead of defending, I feel like I must attack. If I can't see the difference between low and mid when I'm defending, then why should I defend? Especially because, let's say enemy does a low, and like there was Law has a back turn down 4, I think it is. It's a launcher, but it has 2 or 3 active frames. So if you back dash and you block it, you can punish it with twin pistons. Twin pistons will whiff, I think, or it just gets blocked. It's no longer a punish. So even if you do the correct, even if you block it correctly, it's still your responsibility to deal that damage or take advantage of the block frames to have any kind of meaning for the defense. While if you're just attacking and it goes in, then the gains are automatic. You just ready for the next battle. There it is, out of enemy's life bar. No extra work necessary. In fact, putting in extra work just means you're maintaining the pressure. While in defense, if you do a wrong punish, you might get launched instead by yourself. So you're making a guess, and then you have to be able to just see what the move was so you don't do a wrong punish, or know that, oh, that move hit from that distance. Now I can't use this punish that I think should be the punisher. So defense is just immensely more difficult the more input lag there is in the game. So if I'm going to duck to block, if I have to guess a snake and duck to block the snake, why not just attack? And that really is the key here. Why not just do a meet? If I have to just guess it, then instead of just ducking and waiting for 30 frames, they're like, oh shit, is it coming? Did I wait long enough? Did he do it late? Is it even coming? How long am I supposed to stay here and just crouch here? So all these kind of questions that you have to answer to yourself whenever you are crouching. I'm dead. Nice, he got the combo too. I just didn't see an opening for tagging out without getting launched. So I just figured maybe I can launch him and, you know, get the game that way. Oops, that was supposed to be twin pistons. But yeah, instead of defending, if defense is nothing but a guess, then I suppose I'm better off just attacking constantly, as often as possible. And I feel like that it wasn't always, I feel like Tekken wasn't always that kind of game. And I could be wrong. I'm willing to admit right now that memories just change over time. The human memories are extremely unreliable and easily, intentionally and accidentally alterable. I don't got a better word for that. Changeable, manipulated. You can unintentionally change your memories of things and remember them differently than they really were. Just like someone else can manipulate them intentionally by, well, you can read up on that if you want. There's a lot of books on that, since that's a pretty good skill to have, being able to change people's memories. Really convenient stuff to be able to learn to do that. Ah, I got it. Unless I drop it, which I might. But yeah, instead of defending at all, I should only learn to defend for the minimum amount of time. Like, I'm getting hit by something and I know that whatever the opponent does now cannot be dealt with by attacks. Which means that I'm basically learning the game from ground up again right now. I'm just trying to learn how to play this game because I have no idea what moves can I punish with attacks. Even if I can, even if against someone I can always interrupt something, doesn't mean that it's true. Even if I read the frame data, it doesn't mean that that is the reality what happens here. Wow, it crossed, evaded highs. Well, there we go. More things that just you have to learn by playing. Frame data won't help you there because frame data is annoyingly very incomplete amount of data about the moves. It's just a small portion of the properties of attacks. But yeah, I have to learn to attack no matter what. Because unless I'm completely sure that, okay, I cannot interrupt this thing at all, then at that point, I should think about like, okay, let's see what the opponent does. Does he push the frames properly or not? But still, I've realized as I've tried playing by myself a team of characters that are really that really do not play to my strengths as a player. They don't have launchers, like you don't have a easy mode launcher like electric that just takes care of all your problems. I don't even have down forward 2s. Oh, proper ones that is.
Round 1.
So ultimately, okay then. So that just happened. That's why defending is bullshit. It just went through. Even though that's the only thing that can work on that. And sometimes it doesn't. So I am literally better off just not defending. And, you know, it's really hard to not to defend against this, but that's what I have to learn to do. Let's take out Yoshimitsu. So, because so many of the things he does has such a crazy evasive properties, even when they shouldn't, at the point of being a punish that should work. The good news is this guy's Paul is, I don't mean to be mean, but complete shit. Nope. He might hit the wall, yeah. That's not a... He could have attacked. He just mashed raw tag out. Oh, so you could interrupt that. Interesting. Shoulder when I go near. No? Shoulder. No. Punishable. Oh, it worked. And it didn't work. No matter what, there's always a way how that thing just doesn't work. See that? What the fuck was that? And now it just went fucking through. It just keeps going through shit. Non-stop. And there's nothing I can do to make that work better. That's just the way this game is, apparently. That is minus 12, I think. No! I meant to do downfall 1, but I was thinking of a different character. No! Shoulder. Oh man, I need to use back one. Shoulder. Never mind. Oh! Shoulder. No? Come on! What the fuck? There's zero reliability on all of my moves.
Lucky boss.
So, when I talked about earlier that these are the kind of matchups that are not fun to play because there's no way to make a solid plan or strategy with my mind. Some so much smarter person than me can probably like, well, you were off axis on that point. So why'd you even try to go for the juggle, you dumb piece of shit? I'm like, I didn't even realize I was off axis. I never noticed that I was 1 pixel or 5 pixels off axis. Or the hit moved me on the second active frame, therefore it's not punishable by 14 frames anymore. You should have noticed that. No, my mind can't fucking see that. I can't even fucking see snakes or break throws on reaction. It's a guess for me. How the fuck am I supposed to see the difference, like, if it hits me on the second active frame or something crazy like that? So, it's not fun to play against something like that. Even though you're technically right, you still don't get the rewards that you need to get in order to make the moves you're doing worthwhile. And this is another perfect example of really unfun matchup. No matter what I do, it's always wrong unless I get lucky. So I don't really treat this match as something that has any kind of value to me as a Tekken player. I just do this and then I just do this. So this is my game here. There is no strategy, there's even no plan on how to attack these opponents, because nothing is reliable. Everything I do is just I have to go in with basically launchers or something that has otherwise very high probability of, you know, hitting them. So with Kazuya, I've come to a conclusion that it's just doing devil pistons. And by no means, I know that playing Link is crazy fun. It is. I know, I've tried it. Playing Link is really crazy fun. So, I'm not blaming this guy for playing Links. They are fun to play. Really fun to play. But it's really unfun to play against them. I'm doing a little bit of footsie dancing here, but because I don't have the reactions to really properly whiff punish anything, it just turns into that. So if they whiff something and I go forward, I get hit by something. And sometimes you just gotta mash. I mean, I got hit by things, but there's low that the low from back turn is like +5. The highs and whatnot. The high is 13 frames fast. So they're really... It's always just nothing but a mix-up that I just have to put myself into, because I don't have an option. I don't have an alternative course of action. I can try to do some kinds of fancy shenanigans, do some wave dashing and go forward and try to land this. And boom, it's not even a combo. So even though I paid 1/3 of my life to be able to get that one hit in, I couldn't even get a combo off it. Alternatively, I could go for while standing 4 into down back 2. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh. It doesn't do a lot of damage unless I tag assaulted. And I don't want to give this guy the rage immediately at the start of the match. So ultimately, if I want to keep my options open, I just gotta keep doing this combo. I don't even know how to finish this combo. Maybe that's electric. But again, please do understand that I'm not blaming this guy for playing these characters. They are fun to play. The problem is that they're really unfun to play against. Because I don't have any, I can't see any other alternatives other than just doing this. I'm just trying to guess a moment that, okay, now he's gonna whiff. Maybe. But I can't react to it. I can't just see a whiff and then go for a punish. No, I have to just go for it. Like, now I think it's the time to go in. Like, hope for the best, see what happens. Cool. Wasn't quite enough. Even if I have this crazy lead, I still have to play quite defensive, because there's just no guarantees, nothing that can hit her. There is no attack, there's no homing anti-mid evasion move on my team's arsenal. Oh man. Homing moves, I wish they did have that, also the property of they can't be mid evaded at all. I think that would make the game a lot easier to play against the Links. This game, I think, should have anti-mid evasion attack. It can't be good, because that would require that they have to buff mid evasive characters a lot just to compensate for the goodness of anti-mid evasion. But it still has to be something like that. It would be really welcome addition to the game, I think, for players of my level. Maybe pros will be, I don't know, I don't even care, but it might be that really good Tekken players they might not even comprehend what my problem is. They're like, but you just need to use this move at this specific moment and it works out. Why don't you just do that? Well, I would do that if I could, but I can't. I have limitation on just not being... I would assume that it has to do like my brain just isn't fast enough at processing all the data that I get from the game or something of the sort. Which might not be a problem for the best players, but for me it is, and at the same time it gets really... Some of the matches are really frustrating to play. Should the game be like that by design some matches are just... Well, frustrating isn't even the right word right now. Because it's no longer frustrating, it's just boring. And I'm not saying that it's because of the play, I'm saying that's because of the character. Because there's just nothing interesting in that match. There's no strategy that I can go for and, you know, come up with like, okay, so now I think he's going to whiff a move. So I'm gonna try to position myself here so I can, at this point, I can use this move. No, I can't use that move. I only have few moves, couple moves that are viable when playing against Lings or Capos and whatnot. And even those couple moves are not crazy reliable. I'm dead. He should have attacked, but I was just thinking about stupid stuff. Hello, Rehanbot. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I figured it was about time for you to try to really push that +0. Oh man, solid punish. Ah, he didn't finish it with 1-1-2. Oh no, what happened to my electric? Wow. Like, this guy has clearly way better reaction speeds than I do. This guy just, oh, you're gonna crouch. Well, before I can even get the move out, he already went for up forward 4. He was like completely prepared. If I have to play against Yoshimitsu, my only option is just keep jumping or keep backdashing. That's just the options.
Lucky box.
But yeah, right now I do kind of feel like, oh man, so Tekken 7 will just be tag 2 without tag. Right, so it's going to be full of unfun matches. But that could be more or less a problem of, there's a word for it in Finnish, I've talked about this, I'm not sure if it was last week, but muutosvastarinta. A default resistance towards change. So by default we kind of resist all kinds of changes because a change is uncertainty, while, you know, things that are familiar have not so far killed us yet. So if it's just going to be lots of input lag, it's just going to be, for me, it's just going to be a game of non-stop attacking. And while that may be fun for someone else, it might be like, yeah, well, that's what Tekken has always been. But even if it has been, it hasn't been in my mind. I've always thought that this was a reactionary based game where I can kind of do decisions after I've seen what happens. But right now, it seems that the game is basically me just doing a sequence of attacks or moves, and then I'm going to see if they worked or not. If they did work, then maybe I should do it again. Or maybe if the opponent is adaptive, maybe I should do a mix-up on that what worked. Maybe. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what am I doing? Wrong moves. Let's see here. Oh shit, I ran right into that. Oh. Oh, what did that hit? No idea why that hit. Well, no matter. It's just this matchup. I just have to keep doing this, and eventually the match will be over. And that's just the way it goes in this matchup.
Lucky box.
I suppose there's a chance that while standing twin piston might also hit. No, I've seen it go through, so yeah. This is the most reliable thing I have against Lings. So that's what the matchup will be all about, just doing this over and over again. Not because I want it to be that, but because if I go for this and I manage to get a float, this one is the most reliable follow-up for it. But even so, I'm not going to get a lot of damage unless I do tack assault. So I'm just might as well, and even the whole time I spend on wave dashing forward is all the time that I can't defend at all. I'd rather just dash in and go for DF1-2 and hope for the best. Because, you know, what? Even that is the same, just wave dashing forward is just hoping for the best. But DF1-2 is a launcher on normal hit, while standing 2 is a launcher when they're airborne. Otherwise, if I hit while standing 4 on them, then what? I'm at supposed +8 or at -3. What then? Do I just backdash? Sidestep? I don't have any continuity plan for that. Oh wow, just went for that. Uh-oh. So I need to start going on the back thing and just do back 2. Even some wild running 3s when you sidestep them, the ones with a special animation, even those are sometimes just weird, like you can't just properly do that. Do that 1, 2, 4, 3 on the back. Oh. Oh no. I think that's -13 maybe? Maybe even more. Down for 2, 1, 2 I think. 1, 2 is a different move. Should have gone for immediate down back 2 there, I think. That's sad. Oh shit, I'm dead.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Oh man, he somehow evaded Hell Sweep. Wow. Oh, what the fuck? More crazy shit going on here. Well, I couldn't get out, so I should have just not done that combo.
Lucky box.
Yeah. Since 7 is going to be pretty much like tag 2, just the exception of not having tag. It's all about attacking then. It's all about attacking then. Defense is just something you use to start offense. And, you know, ultimately kind of worthless.
Get ready for the next battle.
Überlass das mir, Partner.
Compact against Steve and yeah. Oh. Need to be wary of using down electrics. Oh man, I dropped the combo there. He's going to win. Oh, it didn't. Oh, I could have killed had I not failed that. Oh wow, it went all the way there. Ah, what's happening? Why doesn't all these shit just fail all the time? Yeah, yeah. Wow, it really sucks that Yoshimitsu doesn't have a sit jab. Like from standing, only without the sword.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh man, this guy again. Gonna get steamrolled again. Too bad this game doesn't have a proper matchmaking system. I would not be surprised at this point if Tekken 7 doesn't have one either. Probably the same shit as this game. Which will be fine at first. Not gonna have too much time thinking about it. There's so much things that in the game that everyone has to learn, except for those who have already played a bunch of it. Oh shit, that's surprising that I managed to catch that. Whoa, lots of damage there.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh shit, that was good. I think I'm dead. Wow, what a... I was more than just dead. What an overkill. Oh! It's a jump every time I crouch. Ah. Nope. I have no idea how to deal with this guy since this guy is just too much better than me. I don't even know if it's exactly about betterness. It's more or less that I need the opponent to have weaker reaction speeds than this guy has. And this guy seems to be able to, every time I crouch in front of him, wow, right into the face. Oh wow. Yeah, like I said. Yeah, I'm definitely, it's not just being better than me, it's also the reaction speed, it's both of them. So I don't know how to do an offense against a guy who just jumps over all my lows. With Kazuya, the problem is that I just get, especially the better my opponent is, in my opinion, the more I mess up this. But I just need to learn to just keep at it, no matter what. Do some electrics to hopefully make them start ducking or at least blocking or something, and then start sneaking in this. Even if they break the throw, they might start attacking between these. And if they can break the throw, then I just have to start being even more risky and go for something like that, or just go crazy with something. I think this is 25 frames fast, I think. I don't even know the combo here. Oh, that works. Never mind. What do I even do as a Devil Kazuya as a combo here? Oh. I think I tested out that it's really hard to do from...
Get ready for the next battle.
But you can do something like Yoshimitsu's Kinyutsu 2, 1+2. And then, you know, that spikes the enemy on the ground. And then you go with Heaven's Door with Kazuya. But it seems very unreliable. Like, it only worked on axis from electrics, not... I never got it to work from twin pistons, no matter how I try. So, even that small difference just changed the whole thing. Oh wow, why did that not hit? That is mighty strange. Oh, I might be dead here. I'm gonna tag out. Could have gone for the launch, but you know, hindsight 2020 and so forth. Oh, yeah. I don't know why that traded. Maybe the jab just didn't have enough reach or something, and it had like 2 frames or something. I don't know. Maybe I was just late, because that's also quite a likely possibility. Oh shit, that didn't work. What a pushback. Ah, I didn't go for the wall. No, I hit both, but I was late or just accidentally hit one of them. Oh man. When I have the bear just backed up like that and he wasn't attacking at all, I should have just gone for lows. I literally should have just gone for lows. What the fuck? Why was I in crouch? So many weird things are happening in this game right now. Ah, I'm dead. I really should just stop going for... No! Yeah, my offense was at fault here. Nothing else. I did not attack hard enough or properly. Either one, that is the problem. Doesn't matter. It's not... It's a game of probabilities. That's how I see it now. It's not a game about, oh, okay, let's backdash. Oh, he whiffed. Let's go for punish. No, you're late. In fact, I'm always so late that they whiff something crazy. They go for electric and then they do another electric, or, you know, they go, you know, Paul can go for forward 1+2 and then a hop kick right next to me, and I'll be like, oh, forward 1, 2, forward punches with. Let me just oh, I got a hop kick. So yeah, without the necessary reaction speed, this is all about just coming up with an offense with the highest probability of winning. It's not even about, even if you lose a whole match, it's still about finding a way to come up with offense or multiple paths of the offense so that you can change it enough to fit other players' playstyle. Well, okay, he's at the same rank, so I suppose I'm just gonna have to face it off against him and give him my points so that I can not play him. I suppose that's just what's going to happen here. Oh, actually this fixes it. Wait, does it? No, he's still for one. Well, it's close. Then if he gets a rank, then if this guy is just looking for rank, then he's not going to be my problem once I lose this. And he gets rank up. Well, lucky me.
Round 2. Fight.
Like every time I start expecting down 2, there's forward back punches and stomp, and it hurts so bad. Yeah, I'm just not gonna be able to win this at all. This guy just seems unwinnable, to be honest. Oh man, I was so expecting him to be, oh, I ducked, so let me just press a button, but no. Like I said, this is unwinnable. This guy is so much better than I am that it's not going to happen. And it sucks that I have to play matches like this, but that's because there is no matchmaking in this game. Well, there is, but it's not good. Oh, I didn't even mean to wake up like that, but here we are, dead. The moment I try to duck that is the moment that I get hit with back punches. So it's just the level difference as players is just too wide for me to be able to in any way to make this work. The only reason I have a round is because I have shenanigans, and that's just advantage of shenanigans in this game. And there we go. Well, at least I lost that rank, so the next time this guy ranks, I don't have to play against him again. So, small joys. Even if I lose. But yeah, I didn't even try this even once against that guy, just because I know it's going to fail and I end up doing this, and that's -15, so I'm gonna get launched if I do that. So I didn't even try it. Another thing that I didn't try at all was seeing if that Heihachi is going to do electric punishes. Because even if he is good, it's still the interwebs. So if I might be able to duck if he's late. Oh, so it's just gonna keep coming after me, huh? Well, it should. Well, I'm not even gonna be worth a fucking point here. Oh man. Eddie Ice, I don't know what that means, but you keep doing your thing, man.
Round 1.
Oh man. Ah. And he doesn't even have a reason to play this hard because it's not like he has anything at stake here. So he's like, I don't even get a full point. Who gives a shit? So he's just he can just fuck about. Even if he loses, it's meaningless to the guy. Like, see that? I guess I'm late now. Too bad.
Round 3. Fight.
But yeah, I would give up. I would just give them. If I had the option in this game to just surrender, I would. There is nothing I can learn from playing this guy. That is what I think. Now, I'm sure there's always something to learn, but I'd rather just skip it, give him all the points, and let him be on his merry way so I can go play, you know, someone that actually has an interesting match against me. I'm just gonna get totaled here, and that is not interesting to me. Ah. Ah, there we go. That was my twin pistons. Oh, shit. That didn't get flashed, huh? But me neither. I mean, the match is worthless to me as well in many ways. So, doesn't matter. Just gonna keep doing this. Anyway, so I might have to run into that guy again and give him more points. But ultimately, over time, even if it's just 1/4 of a point, he will go away and play someone else. So I should actually just try to make that match into a practice of just going for these in an actual match. In fact, I should make every match in the game just a practice for doing this. After all, if I can't do it in a real match at all, it's not very useful. En mä jaksa pelaa baikkiin. Se on ihan paskaa pelaa netissä, kun lagaa. Well, Connor, what's wrong with sending rage messages when he loses? What's wrong with that? If that's the way you blow off your stream, if that's how you get to feel better, then go ahead. I mean, it's a load, it's in the game. I have them disabled. I have to go and... Oh, okay. Now I have to click here just to see that I have messages. I don't even know who this guy is, but...
Round 1.
Cool.
Fight.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You need to backdash. Aww. Hell Sweep is bad against bears because it's really hard, if not impossible, to measure the distance. Oh, that is not good at all. But, you know, even if I lose a lot of points to that guy that I just played, even if I do that, even if that happens, all I have to do is just play against players of my level who are at same ranks and get them back. If I'm good enough, I'll get them back. If I'm not, well, then I'm just not gonna get them. Well, there we go. Twin piston punish on that throw. So I'm not worried about losing rank because it's really shitty matchmaking system thingy, in my opinion, to begin with. I can get points back. If I really want them, I can just wait for a time when there's just people who don't know how to play against Yoshimitsu and just get the points back like that. However, that guy that I just played, the Kasama style thing, he's got this anti-Yoshimitsu thing in a lockdown. So there is nothing I can learn from playing him other than, oh, okay, all my shenanigans do not work. So, cool. Now I'm supposed to learn a new way of playing Tekken while playing against someone who's like infinitely better as a player than me. Oh, come on! Piece of shit move. Oh man, that fucking sucks. Fucking avoiding the puddle, you piece of fucking shit. Oh man. Why do I even go for that fucking hell sweep? Yeah, well, because usually this would be an easy match if Hell Sweep was as good as it normally is. This would be an easy match, at least so my mind tells me. Reach. Even this guy has the down punches and down back punches, I think. I think that's minus 14. Even he can avoid my avoiding the puddle. Whoa! Shit. Well, that sucks. Ah! Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Is it enough? Yes! Still alive! No! That was a stupid call. I think that should be punishable. I'm just always late. The headbutt. There we go. A proper punish. Finally. Okay, that was bad. And now I'm dead. Oh well. Those are annoying launch throws. I can't duck against them. I have to just guess them. And even if I guess it right, I might still be late on trying to break it. But, you know, it's just what that guy can do. But yeah, if I was good enough, I wouldn't lose to this guy. If I was. That's easy to say. If I never lost a match, I'd win all of them. But even if I keep losing points, if I get them back, then it's even. If I get more than I had before, then that's profit. But because I cannot buy anything worthwhile with these points, they are, no matter what, completely worthless. The matchmaking doesn't work. It puts me up against people who are way too good against me, and at the same time, sometimes it does the opposite. So even if I have bunch of points, they are still worthless. Hopefully that will be different in 7, but based on the fact that they added Bear's Kuma into 7, I am really skeptical of that game being any different from this, other than just, you know, having one-on-one. So, I mean, hopefully it will be better in every conceivable way, other than apparently, you know, the frames might be, you know, the input delay thing might be worse. Oops. Oh, really? really. That could have been a kill if you had just flash ducked into... Flash duck into hop kick. Ah, what a shitty punish. I could have finished it with a hop kick.
Round 2.
Oh, he already went to Fujian, so I suppose I won't be seeing him again. Oh, why would... I thought it was back turned. Oh wow, he just did a kick or something.
Fight.
That's minus a lot for me, not plus. Ooh, nice. Again, he went for it again. Is it going to be enough? I feel like it's not. It's just. Oh shit! I think it might have been just enough. Like one pixel perfect kill there. I really thought that it's not going to work.
Lucky boss.
Nothing pisses you off more than when someone takes a round because of lag. Well, that's silly. Why would that piss you off though? But I mean, sure. I mean, some things piss us off. Getting angry is not rational. It's not a decision that we do. Lag is the worst thing that could happen Tekken. Yeah, but you're playing online, mate. Lag is a factor of playing online. If you're going to play online and get pissed off because you're playing online, maybe you should just not play online. I mean, to me, that just is the whole equation. So if playing online is the problem, don't play online. Maybe that's not an option for you. So it's just gonna keep happening to you, mate. If not playing online is not an option, then lag is something that's just going to keep happening. And every time you get pissed because of that, it's just kind of silly, because it's not like being pissed at it is going to take it away. It's not going to remove lag. Nothing ever is going to remove the lag on the internet. Oh, that could have been... Well, now that is scary. That's death. Except not with that combo though. Into the wall, mate.
Round 2.
Oh, just disable lag in options. Yeah. Isn't there like a lag emulation for practice mode? I've never tried it. Or maybe I have. Maybe I've played around. But I just remember that. Isn't there an actual option for lag, pretend lag? I think there is in practice mode. I could be wrong. Just turn the lag off from options, mate. That is brilliant. Oh yeah, I should do down forward 4 on that. or launch. I think it's minus 16 if you do just 2 kicks. If you do just the 2 kicks, it's minus 16. I could be wrong, but I think it was minus 16. But if you do the extension, you know, the mid one, if you do mid extension after that, it will interrupt even 13 frame moves. So maybe what a recovery! It was like fucking back turn on me. Uh-oh, that's death. Oh no! I think if I had gone for that 3, I would have had the time to do the proper combo. So that was just me being greedy. Hell Sweep itself would not have saved me even. It would not have been enough damage. Yeah, that is definitely way too slow move. I got lucky! Hello, Rosenberg, how are you, mate?
Lucky boss.
Yeah, unblockable sword sweep, man. That's my... I'm not skilled in this game at all. I don't have any talent in this game. All I have is this. This is the only reason I have climbed up from green ranks. This is the only thing that keeps me so far from falling down, all the way down there. But it could happen. It could happen that suddenly everyone is like, nope. You crouching, I'm gonna hop kick or something. So that could happen, and then never again will I ever get up there. Why does it even exist? Well, why do throws exist? Why does anything exist? Such a weird question. What kind of answer do you want for it? There's not going to... the answer isn't going to be something that satisfies you. It's probably... I'm using a stick, mate.
Round 1.
I guess Funky Button is answering someone else. I don't remember saying those things that he said, that someone has said, so... But it feels like there's an interesting conversation going on over there. I'm dead. I am so very dead.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh no. There we go. Proper punishing. I think someone just cancelled something. Now, whether they cancel or not makes no difference. I just do things and hope for the best. Oh no. Ah, double no. I was trying to, when she attack crashed, I was trying to do back to 1, but I did forward 2 because the camera fucking turned around. I'm not used to doing these catches, so. And it's not like you have a lot of time there to just, you know, wait about and see, let them turn around and. You don't have a lot of time to be just waiting about and saying, oh, does the camera turn now? Does it not? Yup. I'm not gonna go for electric on that. It's just, I can never pull it off. No matter what. I mean, offline I've done it. But even offline, I don't know if I would call, oh shit, I didn't want to charge it at all.
Fight.
Ah. Well, there was a low option, so why not just hop kick? Oh no. Oh no. Oh fuck. Oh man. I'm so bad at this game. I'm trying to learn. But it's not, I'm not learning fast. Oh, I was trying to block the low one. So close. Is it gonna re-waltz that even one more time? Yeah. I still got the rage, so. And I wouldn't be able, even if I had used Tag Assault, I wouldn't have been able to do any shenanigans to kill or proper combo to kill. I was waiting for the slow one, so I did a raw tag and I was gonna come in with a hop kick.
Lucky boss.
But, you know, seems like she went for the faster ones.
New challenger. Get ready for the next battle.
Again, this guy. Okay, so the plan is to keep practicing, just having the balls to go for crouch, dash, cancel, twin piston, CDC, TP. Good night, Cotton Up. Bye bye. No matter what happens, I just gotta keep practicing just to get them. Oh, what a... Was that a combo? I didn't look at it. Was there a reset going on in there? Oops. Oops. There we go, I managed to do it once. Let's get Kazuya back here and... No. Oops. Okay, this guy can punish real hard no matter what. So even them shenanigans will not work. No matter, it's all about practicing doing this against a live opponent. Well, the jump. Ah. So how old am I? 31, I think. Anyway, I managed to land one, but I had more successes than failures, I think. I didn't count them, but I think I only did 2 Thunder God Fists. And I did try more than maybe 3 Thunder God Fists, but I think I had more successes than losses. So that's good.
Get ready for the
If I treat the match like it's not meaningful, it's way easier to do than practice rounds. Yes, 85. That is correct. I think. So,
round 1.
In frames, downfall 1 is the one to go with. And then I do throws. Okay? And then... Okay? Oh. No, I meant to do a throw there. Wow, is that homing? Too late. Shouldn't use jabs. They are not for attacking at all. Jabs are for punishing. Bum. And that was a punish.
Round 2. Fight.
I wonder if there's any way of just seeing the difference. Then again, with my reaction speeds, it's probably not going to be realistic to see. The differences between if there's a low or mid. So if bear starts rolling, guess it's either low or mid. And are they punishable? Maybe. No, the lows, not all lows at least. Oh shit! This is a really weird one. You have to do a different combo to make that work. Back to the wall. Ah, too slow. Too early. And shenanigans. Let's do self shenanigans too. Ah, magnet. Oh no. What a weird match. What a weird match. Yeah, I've got to learn how to make an offense, and because for example, jab, it is over so fast that I cannot see if it hits or not. I have to literally just assume it does or assume it doesn't, which is why jab in itself is kind of useless tool for me, unless the only thing I need is basically just a jab pressure. I mean, +1 is great if I'm going for something like this, even on block. It's going to be just like other people like me. If you get jab and it hits the block, you're not going to be frame perfect necessarily trying to jab back immediately afterwards. So that's going to be kind of a tough thing to stop, like jab into down forward 4, jab into down 4. 13 frame mid and 12 frame low. Of course, hop kick has 9 frame. You would have 4 frame leeway to do a regular hop kick to deal with the low.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh cool, it's twin pistons time. Moro Tome, mitäs että? Onks sun pelaillut Tekkeniä? So.
Round 1. Fight!
Oh shit. Well, that didn't really end up working out the way I was kind of hoping for it. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Ah, it was faster. Jaa, vedettäis FT21. First to 21, huh? Isn't that like fucking 3 hours set? Okay, let's try. I hit 1+2. I wasn't really thinking enough about that. So. Oh, was late. Oh, wrong punish. Definitely wrong punish. Okay, now we got her jabbing. So that's what we can do with that as an attack. It's not, there's a lot of ways that can go wrong. Ah, jump.
Round 3. Fight!
It worked! I don't usually even use devil mode because it's not something that's going to be in Tekken 7 really. I mean, it's quite expensive to get there. Okay, while standing 2 is rubbish. Oh yeah, that is safe. Ooh, jabs. That was a bad mistake. Jabs are worthless. Ah! Holy shit, I got lucky.
Final round. Fight.
You have enough time to love Tekken and hate Tekken and love again. Well, that does sound pretty sweet when you put it that way. Yeah, we've played long sets offline, but we've done it really dumb. Like, if we were to start doing that again, which we won't since you live like a billion miles away, we would have to really take breaks, no matter what. Like, serious, not kidding, breaks.
Lucky boss.
But I don't think I'd want to play online for 3 to 4 hours. I don't know if I'd want to play offline for 3 to 4 hours, like, in a row. Like, I would probably want to take a break somewhere there. Like, when you play offline, there's a lot of time because there is no rematch. This is there's more breaks than matches, as far as I think. I could be wrong about that, but that's what it feels like. There's more matches. More matches. I mean, more breaks than matches in an hour of online Tekken. Or maybe it's just exaggerating. Maybe there's like 70% matches and so forth. I'm really curious though if CDCTP might be worthwhile against Lings. Because if it is, it might actually change the way to play that game quite a bit. Because then you might be able to unlock the electric to be usable tool. Oh yeah, man, I've said to you numerous times, I've told you, man, about your fucking attitude when we played this game. But, you know, when you're in center of it all, it's really hard to take critique and whatnot. Like we even tried that before we started playing. We will talk about, hey dude, if you get fucking heated up, you need to take a break. You're like, yeah, I know, I got it, let's do that. And then we start playing and you're like, motherfucking piece of fucking shit. And I'm like, hey dude, remember what we talk about taking a break? You're like, shut the fuck up, let's play some Tekken. Yeah, okay. Let's play some Tekken then. I might be exaggerating it a little bit. Or am I? Because that's how I remember it.
Get ready for the next battle.
But yeah, hey man, I was a piece of shit too. So I'm not gonna lie or try to say that I was any different from you. I might have switched from being a piece of shit a bit earlier, but it's not like I completely erased it.
Round 1.
So yeah, especially that getting angry part is. This is a frustrating game, it really is. And it is so big and difficult game with so many things in it that, you know, there's going to be things that happen that are completely unexpected in this game. And then, you know, all bets are off. You press a button, I press a button. I didn't press a button, you pressed a button. Who knows what happens after that? No one knows before it, unless they have like a billion matches under their belt and they have a really amazing memory of remembering all them weird shits that keep happening. Someone might remember all that shenanigans. But yeah, I think it would be really fun to play offline Tekken. But I think playing offline Tekken would pretty much seal the deal on playing online Tekken. Because once you get the taste of offline Tekken, it's really hard to go back to online. And it's still gonna be mostly online because, you know, with other people, you have to make schedules. And people have cancelled plans because unforeseeable things happen in everyone's life. There's always something going on somewhere that just makes things like, okay, so we're gonna meet up at 7, right? Right. No, someone doesn't show up. No one leaves a message on that we're not coming, and you know that just keeps happening. So that's another thing that I really hated about offline Tekken is the unreliability of it all. So I'm not even sure if I want to go back to playing offline Tekken if I have to choose between online and offline. I don't know if I have to. There are players who don't have to choose between the games. But let's say hypothetically, what if I can block snakes offline but can't do them online? What if I could do that? Then going back to playing online would be really fucking horrible, wouldn't it? Because now you just have to guess instead of being able to react to it. And I'm not saying that is the case, but I'm saying what if that is the case? Oh yeah, I think that was from the full crouch, so that would have been -14, right? Uh-oh. Oh, fancy. -18 from full crouch. I thought it was -14. The mid. Well, assuming RB Norway is reliable, which it may or may not be. I've never even checked. Tekken Tag 2, what was it? Poor. So let's take a look, see.
New challenge.
Oh, -17. You're right, mate. It's here, -17. Shit. I thought it was -14.
Get ready for the next battle.
Well, Tommy, oh man, I have to deal with this guy again. I really feel like, what if I just take Yoshimitsu and just fucking harakiri myself out of it? But at the same time, this would be a waste of opportunity of practicing against a live opponent going for crouch dash twin pistons.
Round 1.
So, here we go. I will just do that. Oh, I don't have anything to practice with this guy. So, let's just do these. was amazing.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Well, you live in a grown city, so it's unlikely that we will get a chance of playing Tekken. That's at least how I see it. Well, I mean, maybe your parents live in Bori and sometimes you come here or something. So maybe it might be an options. Like that. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, playing Tekken made me hate all those people. Yeah. They would ask me to organize Tekken meetups. Like, okay, everyone. So I'll organize the fucking meetup, right? And I get everyone like, okay, which day can you come? Okay, this day and this day and this day. And then we find a date that works for most people. And then no one fucking shows up. No one even tells me they're not coming. So, yeah. I would have been so much better off just using those times playing online Tekken. Ah. Oh, he started fucking around too. What a weird guy. Oh, there we go. It's over. Or not. I don't know why he wanted to give me that second round. I don't care either. I'm just fucking around. There's no point in trying to seriously beat this guy, because if I try to do it seriously, I will get frustrated because this guy is too much better than me. So instead of trying to do that, I'm just trying to get this practice in an actual match. And I have to say, I think I did pretty well for myself. Usually if I fuck it up quite often. Tome, haluatko sä tulla striimiä pelaamaan kooppitekkeniä vai haluatko sä ihan vaan ilman niinku mitään external pressureita pelaillas vaan? Kyllä tän voi tulla. Mä sit haluan, että jos sä et olekaan tulos, niin sä ilmoitat siitä. Mut kyllä mä ymmärrän, jos ei pysty ilmoittaa, koska sitä sattuu. Mut you know, jos tulee cancelaatio, niin mä en vittu jaksas enää yhtään tapella semmoista ajaa tänne, niin tukkaa. Voi kuulostaa ehkä vähän siltä, että mä oon salti tai niinku vittuuntunut siitä, mutta se voi johtua siitä, että mä oon oikeesti aika vittuuntunut siitä paskasta. En mä nyt halua mitään krudkea pitää ketään vastaan. Mut enemmänkin se, että jos mun pitää taas niinku deal with that same shit, niin ennemmin mä sit vaan oo dealaamatta sen kanssa. Ehkä sä ymmärrät. Mä ehkä et. Kokeillaan. Onko sulla vielä mun numerot alles?
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, okay. Again, some more practice with CDCTP, as I call it. Aw. So he's not even gonna let me do that. Get some health back. Oh. Where did the guy who can jump all my walls go? Who is this guy that I'm playing against? Ah. Ooh, mad punish. Oh, wow.
Round 4. Fight!
No, ei sulla näy Twitchissä, siellähän mä oon pistänyt sulle sen numero sun Twitchiin. Ei sulla näy se siellä. Sword in the butt. Okay, now he's gonna play for realsies because he doesn't want to lose it. It wasn't a punish, but what the fuck? It went in, so I'll take it. Ah, dead! If I had gone full speed, he would have killed. I think, since he did hold down back, I think. I should have gone for a sweep. Fuck. Oh man, this guy is weird. Why is he fucking around like that? TTT2Juttuj päivää. Harry Mongoloid, that guy can beat the shit out of me no matter what. He was just fucking around. I don't know why he would do that, but it's just not, it's not too bad. It's just the difference in skill would normally be more apparent, but I don't know why he's fucking around. I don't know. And also, I don't care why he's fucking around. It makes no difference to me.
Get ready for the next battle.
If he wants to fuck about, go ahead and fuck about. I did that. Nothing wrong with it. It is not in my right to ask others for what they can and should and whatever do. Can I find you from the list here?
Round 1. Fight!
Oh shit, a match started. Ooh, yeah, this guy knows the punish.
Round 2.
There.
Fight!
That was not a trap. And that was too slow on my part. Oh man. I tried breaking it, even with the lag, and I still couldn't do it. Ah! I was expecting raw tag or something, but no. Oh yeah, that's like +3 on block. Oh no. Oh god, shit! I'm dead because of that. Ah! That was the high. I think that is launch punishable, make with while standing 2, but I always end up not getting it done. Ooh. I need to start holding back some hell sweeps. I'm getting punished from doing them quite a bit. Doesn't reach. Ooh. And now I'm dead. Too bad. Ah, I messed it up. Well, Manny, I used to be hardcore, like, I'm the best. I'm so fucking awesome at video games, everyone should know who the fuck I am. So I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy everyone because everyone sucks except for me. And then I actually ended up playing against other people. Turns out I'm really fucking bad at video games. I just, you know, like, in the 90s, well, actually, let's say in the 2000s, I had internet for playing internet FPS games, Quake and Team Fortress 1 mainly. And for all I knew, I was amazing at that game. I really was amazing for all I knew. In my mind, I was exceptionally super fucking awesome in that game. Now, however, we can fast forward to like quite a few years into Quake 3 and you know, Counter-Strikes and whatnot, and the playing field changed because suddenly a lot more people had internet connections for playing and computers that can play them games. So suddenly there was a far larger amount of people playing those games when we compare to back when I was just one of the few who played those games. Now, that means that there's a lot more competition. And let's assume for humor that it's true. I was awesome at Quake, which isn't true, but let's just pretend it is. But the one thing is there that is different today is that there was a lot less people who had computers to do that, a lot less people who had the internet connection to do that, and a lot less people who knew that that was a possibility. Like, everyone knows about Counter-Strike, more or less. I mean, not everyone, but I mean everyone. But back when, you know, we played Quake, there wasn't a lot of people playing it. So being the best, assuming that's true, being the best of very small amount of people is not very impressive. Being the best when there's a lot of people playing, now that's where the shit is at, or something. So, that's a big difference. Like, as the world matures and the things get more readily available for everyone. Now, I'm not just competing against 100 people. Like, if you go play Counter-Strike now, there's like 1 million people all around the world playing it. But, you know, locally, there's so many people already playing that game that getting good at that game would be nothing. It would be just crazy different from what it was back when Counter-Strike 1 or whatever they call it, Classic. You know, the Half-Life modification. Like, when it was still in beta. Like, even if you're good at that, the game has gone so many changes over the time. Like, you can't jump and shoot anymore. And back then, you could jump and shoot, and, you know, the bullets would go exactly where you pointed the gun at. Now, and you could bunny hop, and that was pretty normal at the time. I don't know if that is normal now or not. I assume it's not. That's not exactly the kind of gameplay that I would imagine fits. I wasn't even back! Oh shit, a bunnies, that was crazy good. But yeah, getting good at compared to so many more players is quite different from when you're just the king of a small village or something. So that wasn't a punish. Okay, so that's not even a punish either. So it's a high. Okay then, I guess it is safe on block. It is a mid safe on block. But yeah, but going back before Counter-Strike 1, I'm talking about like 0.6 beta or something like that. It even looked completely different. There was that just disappeared completely, like the mansion, and then the map that really looks like Half-Life map, where it's like one long runway, and then you go into a parking lot. There's like a bridge and a guard tower, then you can go under the bridge. There's some way, the elevator that always gets bugged, that you can go up with, and you go like really, it looks cool, but it's probably not a very good map for what the game is now, because guns are so much less accurate and so forth. But going back to what I was saying, I was amazing in my mind playing Quake. Now, I was amazing at playing all the video games, like FPS games. And I always thought that I was really amazing at Tekken 2. Now, I wasn't. I definitely wasn't. But that didn't stop me from thinking that I am. So I had a lot to prove. And then when I actually found some people who played the game, some offline friends who played the game, like some new people I met that like, oh you play Tekken on PlayStation? Yeah, I like it too. So let's play. And I got the shit kicked out of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Actually, I'm not proud of it. But the first time I played against someone in Tekken 5, like a new person, he was like, yeah, I fucking like Tekken. Tekken's awesome. And we went ahead and I went to his place and we played some Tekken. For the first time, to my knowledge, now, or that I remember, I felt like punching the guy. Like, like any guy. I got so mad for losing in that game. I felt like I'm gonna fucking hit that guy right in the fucking face. Well, I think in the arm. I didn't. But at that point, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, why would I even think that? But yeah. Fun times. Oh yeah, this is all homing from the stands. There is no weak... Oh yeah, you can do that knee by itself. Really handy. Oh wow, what a setup. Really amazing. Annoying. Not necessarily amazing, but... So that's not minus 14. I haven't even learned the basic frames of this game, so all the matches are really tough for me because I don't know how to punish the basic stuff. I don't know I know that out of Lars's moves that are punishable is forward 1+2, the Arc Blast. That is punishable. That's the only one that I know that is punishable from his moves. Oh yeah, and the forward 2-4 can be ducked and launched. I think it can be jabbed too. Oh, that was a punish. Yeah, this guy is not gonna be someone I can beat. I don't think. I barely fucking made it. Oh man, I was trying to go while running 3. Oh, that's not punishable by that. I went for a sort of sweep. Oh man. Oh shit, is that even NC? Maybe I could have blocked that. Maybe it is NC, I don't know. I think that one is safe. I don't know these. I know nothing of strings or the frames because I never bothered to learn. And still I have always been like, yeah, I'm really good at these games. Even though I never actually put any effort into getting good at these. I mean, I thought I did, but the only thing that I've ever done is just do electrics in practice mode. That's the only thing that I've actually practiced in this game. And yet I still have the notion of actually thinking that I'm really good. And being beaten to shit by a lot of really good players never changed the feeling that I felt like, well, I'm not that far off from being as good as they are, so it should be no problem for me to beat them as long as I just keep playing more. But that wasn't true. But I kept at it and thinking like, I should be winning these. I need to win. I must win. The winning is all that matters. And really that just made the whole gaming experience completely miserable. Oh well. Not exactly good times. Oh, Counter-Strike is 5 versus 5, huh? I thought it was 6 versus 6. Was it ever that? Am I just thinking of a different game? Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. And yeah, I think Overwatch is, but I'm not exactly. I don't think, at least, I'm confusing Counter-Strike with Overwatch. Oh yeah, in that match I didn't do CDC TP at all. I just keep forgetting that
Get ready for
I
the next
cannot
battle.
defend. I cannot defend. I'm not saying it's impossible to defend, I'm just saying I am personally incapable of defending. Therefore, defending is really not a good idea to even try. What I need to focus on is just learning to do an offense. And part of it is knowing when to start it and, you know, how to control, how to mitigate the risks of, you know, things going south. So this is my plan, really. This. It's CDTP. Tune 2 of them occasionally. Sometimes, occasionally just one. Because I don't think, even if my opponent is capable of dealing with that, the good thing about that is that it doesn't require any reactions from me. So even if I have really bad reaction speed, it doesn't matter. It's not a problem with that strategy. Uh-oh. Nah.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, it went in. Oh. It's not. Another thing that I need to learn, that lows are not attacking tools. Lows are, because not only mids are you good for attacking. That, especially mid. That isn't jailing. I meant to do a throw there. Ah! I messed up. Jävla kurt. I have no idea what that means, mate. Oh shit, that's not what I intended. Oh, the second one whiffed. Good for me. That probably wouldn't work unless it whiffed. Ah! Being right isn't enough. You have to be right at the right time. No! What the fuck was that? I was right again. I knew he was going to tag, so I went for CD1 to get the incoming tag to do a kill combo. I think it would have killed. Maybe not. I could be wrong. But at the very least, it would have been a fucking combo. But because of my execution, once more, I'm stuck with these. Even though I spent some time in practice some time ago, last week or something, like, just making sure that I release the button immediately. So even if I do accidentally this, that I do release the button. But in an actual match, what happens when I do the motion is like, oh, go in, please. My hands fucking freeze and I'm just holding down forward and one there, like, ugh. And then this happens. I'm like, well, no, stop doing that. But I didn't even die because of that. I died because I ended up doing something so fucking weird. What was it? I jumped over him and then I did this and I'm back to next to him and like, oh shit. Oh man. Well, I mean, I still had fun. That was still a fun match. So I lost completely because of my own inadequacies regarding execution. Why am I even trying to use words that I can't even pronounce? It's beyond me. I don't know. But be prepared. I will use more words eventually that I can't pronounce. At all. I mean, not that my pronunciation is any good to begin with, but I mean, it's gonna get worse. A lot worse. More worse than you would ever imagine. Yo! And too early. Wow, homing much. No, that is minus 17. Oh yeah, I can't. Old habits die hard, as they say. Cool. No, wrong combo, shit, but I did it. I tagged that. I usually don't tag. I usually just forget tagging, even if I manage to do that thingy. Even if I manage to be, do that. No! Why would you fucking jump? Uh-oh, now I'm dead. But that was an intentional attempt to whiff punish that with back one. Jab would not have reached as far as I am concerned. And even if it had, it would not do significant... Oh yeah, there we go. That's there. Oh no, he ducked. Wow, it turned him around. Wait, isn't the shoulder like... Oh yeah, it's Feng's shoulder is minus 40. Let's get health back. No, I jumped! I even saw Yoshimitsu flinch for the jump, like a little bit, and then he's back to the ground. No, fuck. I guess 2, but I might have been just late. Yeah! Yeah. Now this guy is far more closer to my own level. Now this match was fun. It went to the last round and everything. I think. In my memory, maybe it didn't. Maybe I remember whatever I want. But I really hope Tekken 7 will have a matchmaking system instead of ranks. I mean, why not have like online servers? Why not have offline servers as well? Like, why not have, since it's gonna be PC and it's actually Unreal Tournament engine, so of course it has dedicated server software just inbuilt. So why not give tools to players to set up their own player hubs? I mean, I would definitely look into hosting one myself, somewhere near, to have an outstanding ping. And building my own ranking system inside that. I mean, it could be complete. It would be just you connecting from your game, just entering the IP or the name of the server, and just you know the domain name. Just connecting there, and then you're there. You have whatever it is, your game account ID or something, and then the game gives you that server specific ranking. Like if you played some Counter-Strike servers and some Team Fortress 2 servers that are first ones that come into my mind are similar to that, but they have custom player rankings on their server clusters. So like they have multiple servers that all, you know, are owned by same entity or corporation or, you know, firm, and they have their own they have their own rankings for the players, like this guy's this good and this guy's that bad, and well, it's usually just rankings, not some kind of popularity contest thing. Maybe there are those too, not gonna lie. There are lots of weird shit that people come up with, like, I could do this on the server. How about it? Let's just do it. And they're like, fuck it, do it. We'll see what happens. Could be funny. But yeah, especially when you're playing on server, the ping would be yours only. And if the ping is just yours, if your opponent lags, you don't need to give a fuck. Can you imagine how amazing that is? Like, that is not even new technology at all. That shit has been around for years. Like, all the way from Quake 1 to who knows what other games that have been using this miraculous magic technology of having standalone servers that take care of the trafficking to all directions. So if you lag, that's your problem. That is not your opponent's problem. And that is what you need in a fighting game, in my opinion. Now, as for whether that is realistic to produce in a fighting game, now that is something I have no way of answering. Like, how many things would have to change? What's the difference in a fighting game and a shooting game? In shooting game, that's the norm, except for consoles. But you know, consoles are stupid anyway, so we shouldn't pay too much mind to them, in my opinion. But it might be that, you know, it might be that it's difficult to make it really work like a fighting game on that kind of environment. It might be that it's no big deal. It might be. But I don't know. I'm not a developer of any sort. I know some coding, but let's be real here. Some coding is pretty far from actually making these games, and not just making these games, but having a solid net code. Having that to work properly is not going to be something that I would have any kind of ability or understanding on producing at all. Yeah, I knew it. The reason why I went for a hop kick was like, I'm gonna fucking end this now. She's gonna do the reverse, and I'm like, he's a knee, motherfucker. And that was a knee. To a motherfucker who actually did that reverse punch, parry, whatever it is. Yeah, imagine if you had a server, Tekken server with like 20 millisecond ping. That's one, it's just basically just one frame. Not much more than one frame. And because it's a server dedicated to hosting games, they are by design, unless the people who set them up are not very good at it, or just ran out of money, or there are some other companies not doing their job right. But basically, the whole thing is that it's designed to have stable connections consistently. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing for games. And if we could have about 1 frame lag that is consistent, then that'd be it. But at the same time, it's never that simple. Just because you have a ping of 20 milliseconds, who knows how big the packages are that this game transfers to the other opponent, and then the other opponent has to, you know, receive that and send the response, and well, it's just gonna keep going forward and back and forth. That's just gonna keep happening. That will keep happening. But I would imagine that it would be a possibility, but I don't know if it's really plausible to make it happen, unless the whole game from the get-go is designed to support servers. That might be an issue. They might have thought when they started developing it that we don't need servers. Then again, as far as I know, it is even in arcades, it is network play. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but well, I don't know about usually FPS games with 30 to 60 players connect to one server. I don't know what the usual is. I'm not gonna say that. Back when I did my testings and whatnot, it was much less than that. But
get ready for the next
today's
battle.
computers and server software, I mean the hardware and whatnot, is completely different from when I dabbled in those things. So many things have probably changed. And it's not like you need to have, like in lots of games you probably have one server that is not exactly, the server itself isn't connected to the other servers run on the same, I mean the server software, you might have multiple instances of that running in different ports. But for Tekken, you don't really necessarily need that. If you can, it's just gonna be 1v1s. And you know what would be cool? I'm just spitballing here, if you don't mind me saying that. Why would you? Would be cool if it had spectator mode, so that everyone on the server could go just watch it. So imagine what, and you could automate online and even offline tournaments with that. Imagine how much less setting up it would take to run an actual offline tournament in Tekken if the computer does most of your work. You're like, this group comes here, go to your stations, and the computer lines up all the matches automatically. Stay on your stations while you're playing. If you have to go take a potty break, go, you know, you can put theaters there, like once per pools or once per hour, whatever it is, or something like that. And like I said, I'm just saying this shit out loud, but having something like that could make offline tournaments quite the breeze to run. because it takes care of a lot of things. And then if it's completely automated, you can get, there's not going to, because the weakest link on all automation is always the humans. It always is the humans. Humans are always the problem in automation. And that's just the way it's always going to be. So, the less human interaction on that thing is required, the less problems there is possible to have. And when you eliminate possibilities, you set the schedules for firmer in the stone. So if pools 1 or A pools A is going to start at clock this, then it's going to end within the calculations, like, okay, there's this many players, so we have data on how long this kind of stuff usually takes. So we know with pretty reliable accuracy how that thing is going to turn out. I should have flashed. Never tried that. Oh yeah, I need to start waking up. I'm on autopilot here. I'm dead. Oh, I wasn't, but now I am. But yeah, it would be pretty amazing what you could do with server software that works with offline play as well. Of course, the weakest link will always be if there's a big difference between the console version and the PC version. And let's say the PC version is the definitive superior version as opposed you can compare to consoles. Then people who game on consoles are coming to play on a PC are gonna have to adjust to the PC version, and you know, all the other way around. So that's gonna make things complicated. But even so, I think it would be a big step forward. Now, I have some experience setting up tournaments or running tournaments. And it's always the people who are the weakest link on those that, you know, making things work. So if you can automate delays and whatnot, like someone is late and you can just tell the server, okay, this guy is coming in late. Then you can have the server optimize the matches to be played in this order, so that once that guy finally arrives, then he's just gonna have to go through all the players in, you know, the most time efficient way possible.
Get ready for the next battle.
It's not even impossible that the server could be running, you know, just, you know, player by player then pools. Like now there's open slots. Now you just you know, the second pool's players can start playing their matches to get things running smoother. But then again, that's probably not a good, that would probably overcomplicate the humans of it. Like, well, I mean, if it's late for some reason though, then maybe that would be a good call. At least having that possibility there. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, that didn't work. This is gonna be a tough uphill battle. Shit.
Round 2.
I got lucky.
Fight.
Jump backwards. Okay, this time doing dash 3 was a pretty good idea, but most of the time it's not. Oh shit, I was going for DF1 forward 2. Oh, too early. I still need to learn to do that. Ah. Oh no, it's a launcher at the end. Ah. I don't know the 10 strings. I never bothered to learn them. It's just memorization. That's not interesting to me. Just pure nothing but memorization. You can't even short 10 string because every move in that is like -30 if you stop midway. Even on hit they could be launch punishable. So there's not a lot of mind games to be done with them. It's just memorization, and that's important. You want to get good at Tekken, you should learn to defend against 10 strings. But I have always neglected learning anything but doing electrics. I don't recommend it. It makes life unnecessarily more difficult. So yeah, I'm not recommending it. Oh shit, that was still an extension.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, that is not punish. Is that? Was that punish? I don't fucking know. I think that was a 10 stringer and I just launch punished it, I think. Oh no, I meant to do neutral too. Ah! I don't know when the fucking low comes. I always used to think that why would this game even have 10 strings? Isn't that just fucking retarded? Like, why would you give people tools like that just forces other people to memorize shit? But when you really think about it, this game is full of memorization, like lots of strings that are far more dangerous than 10 stringers. Well, I mean, 10 stringer can be dangerous if you can't adapt at all, like me. But there are far more dangerous strings in this game that you have to learn to deal with properly, or otherwise you're gonna get destroyed by them. So even if they removed 10 strings from the game, it wouldn't change the game too much. It would just make the burden of memorization slightly less, but only slightly. You really talk a lot for nothing sometimes. Yes, that is possibly true, man. That is quite possibly true. Sometimes you say blah 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 quite a lot, Vegeta. A lot of blah 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 for nothing.
Get ready for the next battle.
Whatever that means. Oh yeah, didn't I have a message from someone? No, wait, I did check it. Oh yeah, it was that one.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, but what exactly is a useless move? Okay, that fell a bit short. Uh-oh. Oh shit! I thought I was gonna get hit. Oh fuck! I didn't ever expect. This is why I'll never be good at tag 2. I keep forgetting that I'm playing against 2 characters at once. I will always keep forgetting it. And that when they tag in, they have all the crazy shenanigans that, you know, the one on the screen doesn't have. Ah! Ah! Back throw!
Round 2. Fight!
Instant twin piston. Oh no! Oh no, that's a... Let's go get some health back. Yes! Oh no, back combo. Oh fuck, that was amazing! Just raw tag, tech into that. Oh no! Well, I still got left life. That's fine. Oh, I still got life, but I'm losing gradually all that life that I did have. Like, I still got life. Well, not for long, I suppose. No! Oh, fucking homing, launching low. Oh shit, he dodged that. Oh, I'm dead. Ah, I went for sweep.
Lucky boss.
Last time I said like this guy is closer to my skill level. Now I got completely wrecked by this guy. I think I got this guy. I don't even know your stand here. Isn't like 4 4 2 2 and then something something and something something. I don't know. Oh! Oh wow, 4 4 2 2 4 4. It's really hard to do though. I don't understand the timing of these things. I just don't. But technically I could use that in a technically, I guess you could use for against all contrary understanding of Tekken happens to be 15 frame move. Okay, so let's try it. Let's try it. Up back 1 plus 2 unblockable.
Round 1. Fight!
I forgot to tag. But there we are. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well... Why is it so fucking hard? I guess that's the reason why I never learned them. They're too fucking hard to do. So, like, there's like a specific timing to when to match buttons. But you can't, it's not like a separate move. Like when you do a juggle. No. No! He knew the fucking low! What is this shit? Life is so fucking unfair now that I finally managed to do it. Whoa. And that doesn't hit. And...
Time up. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, fuck. No! Why did I do low? I went for down back on. And I crashed right into his face. There we go. Now, let's do this shit. Let's do this. Why is it so hard? No, again I forgot to tag out, so here we go. No, wait. Wasn't that the one? Oops. Oh no. No! I went full 4-4. I have no idea what to do from there. Okay, so let's try this out in the practice mode first.
Lucky boss.
I already lost that. Okay, so how does this work? 4-4-2-2. A 1. Okay, there we are. Here we are. Why does it have to be so hard? Well, if I don't mash it, it's never going to come out. Why would it have to? Why does it need any kind of timing? Why can't I just fucking mash it in and it's gonna take care of it? Just 4 4 2 2 4 4 1 1 1 1. Maybe one too many ones. But why doesn't it? Why can't it just remember it? Like, oh, you inputted the 10 string, and then I just mash it in like 4 4 2 2 4 4 1 1 1, and then I'm just gonna go ahead, get a cup of water or something, and then come back here, and oh, it's still going on. Cool.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight!
How do I get started? There we go. No, he ducks it! Motherfucker! Oh, that's dead.
Round 3. Fight!
No! Between the jabs! Oh no, that's going out back. Oh wow. Oh yeah, that's really fast, isn't it? Up forward 3 with Dragunov. Oh no, too early. I thought if I tried to time the punishment a bit early, it might actually work. But I was wrong. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, I won 4 swords 3 and this guy just went for downfall 2. Oh, oh shit, it was a wall splat throw. Oh man. I just want to try the 10 stringers, so I don't feel like I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and quit for today. Once the game lets me. Here we are. I think all 10 string should be just mid, unblockable mid, unblockable mid, unblockable mid, and end in a launcher. Then everyone would do nothing but them, and you know, then they'd eventually be just like, oh shit, this is dumb, let's just remove them. Or remove every other move. Alright, but that's it for today. Bye.